This hazard disaster awareness video is based on emergency services located in the state of New South Wales. Natural disasters like heatwaves, bushfires, severe storms, floods, landslides, earthquakes, cyclones and tsunami can happen in Australia. You should prepare yourselves for emergency situations. Natural disasters and emergencies can happen quickly without much warning, and they can be frightening and stressful. These disasters lead to loss of life and can cause damage to homes, buildings, land and roads. It is everyone's responsibility to prepare for disasters: the community, businesses, agencies, governments and emergency services. Our local emergency services are there to help you to prepare for, respond to and recover from disasters. They may be able to assist you in an emergency when you feel overwhelmed. They are well trained and trusted. They want to help you protect yourself, your family, your pets and your home. The New South Wales State Emergency Service, known as SES, is an emergency service responsible for managing floods, storms and tsunami in New South Wales. The Rural Fire Service, also known as RFS, mainly help the community during bush, grass and building fires, as well as car accidents. Fire and Rescue New South Wales helps the community during building fires, car accidents, rescues and accidents involving hazardous material. The New South Wales Police Force provides protection and guidance to the community, assisting other emergency services to safely move people away from danger. It is highly recommended that you follow their instructions in an emergency situation. There are many simple things you can do now to prepare for a natural disaster or other emergencies. You need to prepare your home, prepare an emergency kit, and prepare your evacuation plan. Prepare your home plan now. The RFS have a Preparing Your Bushfire Survival Plan. The SES have a Home Emergency Plan. Both of these plans include preparing your home and discussing with your family what you will do and where you will go during an emergency. This may include removing piles of rubbish away from your home, clearing your gutters regularly, and trimming overhanging tree branches and checking that your smoke alarms work. Have an emergency kit prepared before a natural disaster or any other emergency happens. There are some items you may put in your own emergency kit. A torch with spare batteries, battery-operated radio with spare batteries, mobile phone and charger, non-perishable food, snacks, water and cooking materials, first aid kit, valuables, and important documents including special items, as well as money, cards, colouring books, pens and pencils, toiletries, clothing, sunscreen, hats and blankets. Keep a copy of your glasses prescription with your emergency kit. Remember your medications, prescriptions and special needs. Include items for your pets. You can include other items in your emergency kit such as waterproof wallet, whistle, Opal card for public transport with credit, and public telephone phone card with credit in case your mobile won't work. Record the usernames and passwords you regularly use. For example, Facebook, online banking, Centrelink and other government agencies. Make a list of the phone numbers of your friends and family and put this list in your emergency kit in case your phone doesn't work. Discuss your evacuation plan now. Your evacuation plan is for everyone in your home, including your pets. Talk with family and friends who live away from you. Ask them if your family and pets can stay with them at their safe place during danger. This will be your evacuation plan. You can use your evacuation plan even when your family is not together during an emergency. You should talk to everyone in your family now and tell them they need to follow the evacuation plan and go to your safe place during an emergency. You may need to plan for an alternative safe place to go. Many people may be at work, at school or childcare during an emergency. Make sure you have the telephone numbers for these places so you can contact them. Leaving early is best. Travel to a more secure place only when it is safe to do so. If you have insurance coverage on your home, make sure it is current and adequate. If you have been asked to leave your home or have been evacuated because of danger, tell your family, friends or neighbours that you are safe. If you have a mobile phone, regularly charge it so you can use it during an emergency. Use your mobile phone during an emergency situation if you are able to. Please contact these services for further information. New South Wales SES information on 1800 201 000 or visit www.ses.nsw.gov.au. For emergency help in floods, storms and tsunami, call the New South Wales SES on 132 500. For bushfire information, call the RFS on 1800 679 737 or visit www.rfs.nsw.gov.au. You may also go to www.fire.nsw.gov.au and or www.police.nsw.gov.au. In an emergency, like a natural disaster, stay calm. Follow your emergency plan to keep yourself, your family and your pets safe. Be aware of danger around you caused by natural disaster, such as strong winds, smoke, fire, heavy rain, ground shaking, very, very hot or very, very cold weather. If it is safe outside, check if your neighbours need help. If you think you may need to evacuate and it is safe, leave as early as you can and go to a family member or friend's place that is away from the danger. If you have an emergency kit prepared, make sure it is ready to go with you if you need to evacuate. Have your transport arranged. If you have a mobile phone and it works, call people you know who may be in danger, including those who live alone, have a disability, who cannot speak English very well or are very old. Listen to ABC local radio or watch the television news for updates. If you are able to do so, tell other people what is being said on the radio and television about the emergency. If you don't understand the message, ask a family member, friend or neighbour for assistance. During times of natural disasters such as bushfires, storms and floods and other emergencies, your landline phone or mobile may receive an emergency alert. This is the emergency services informing you of the risk and what you may need to do. You may hear an emergency alert on your landline or mobile phone. an alert on the radio, see it on television, see it in an app, or an emergency services person may knock on your door to tell you to evacuate your home and the area. Follow the instructions of the emergency services person. Keep safe. If you haven't been evacuated from your home yet, keep listening for instructions from emergency services and to radio or television broadcasts. If you don't understand the message, ask a family member, friend, or neighbour for assistance. When it is very dangerous for you and your family to stay at home, a person from the emergency services may ask you to leave your home and go to safety. It is highly recommended you follow their instruction. A person from the emergency services may tell you where to go. You may be directed to go to an evacuation centre. If this happens, you will be told what to do next when you are there. You can take your emergency kit and other personal items, including small domestic animals, to these locations. You can get help from other people at evacuation centres. This help may include food, bedding and shelter, and it will all be free. If you cannot leave home because it is too dangerous, go to the safest part of your home. Stay away from corners, windows, doors and outside walls. In floods, including tsunami, try to get into a higher spot away from rushing and rising water. People on foot or in vehicles can be swept away by floodwaters. Never, never drive, ride or walk through floodwater, and never let your children play in floodwater. It could cause death or very ill health. In bushfires, wet your towels, fill your bathtub in case your water supply is cut off, move to the safest part of your house away from the fire, bring your pets inside, move doormats away from the home. Do not drive near fires. On very, very hot days, drink plenty of water, cool your home, close curtains, find ways to stay cool, like going to an air-conditioned shopping centre or library. Do not leave people, especially small children and pets, in hot cars. On very, very cold days, remember to bring small domestic pets inside or under cover. Do not burn anything in confined spaces, such as in your home. Take care when using hot water bottles, heat packs and electric blankets. Never leave heaters or fires unattended. Do not drive on icy roads or during heavy snowfall. During storms, be aware of damaged buildings, bridges, fallen power lines and trees. If you are in your home during an earthquake, move away from windows. Do not ride in elevators. If you are trapped under debris, make loud noises by hitting something or blowing a whistle so that others can hear you. Call 000 if someone is seriously injured or in need of urgent medical help, or if your life or property is under threat. 000 is a free call. For emergency help in floods, storms and tsunami, call the New South Wales SES on 132 500. Live updates can be found at www.emergency.nsw.gov.au/alertnsw. To check alert updates, listen to the radio, watch television, or download the SES and RFS apps to your mobile devices. Also check the SES, RFS and Bureau of Meteorology websites or Facebook for updates. Wait for and follow the instructions of the emergency service people, as they will tell you when it is safe to return home. If you are caught in floodwater, call 000 immediately. If trees have fallen on your home or across your driveway, you can call the SES on 132 500. They will make it safe. This is a free service, but repairs will have to be made at a later time. If you have fallen power lines, call your energy provider. If power has been cut to your home, it is a good idea to unplug your electrical appliances and leave one light on in the main part of your home so you know when the power has been restored. If you are unsure if there are dangerous building materials in your damaged home, do not enter. Contact your local council because some damaged materials are very, very dangerous. When safe to do so, clean up fallen trees and repair damage to items such as fences and roofs. It is the responsibility of the landowner or resident to remove debris from your property. If you are in a rented home, contact your landlord or your property manager. If you have insurance and your home is damaged, contact your insurer. If you do not have insurance, you may have to pay someone to do repairs for you. More serious damage should be repaired by professional tradespeople. If you are not sure if your house is safe, do not enter. When power has been turned off from your home, or if floodwater has entered your home during the emergency, do not eat food ruined in the refrigerator, freezer, cupboards, or other places. You may need to seek medical attention from a doctor if you are hurt or feel unwell. In Australia, there are venomous snakes and spiders. It is common after natural disasters for snakes and spiders to move closer to your home for safety. If you are bitten by a snake or a spider, call 000 immediately. Call 000 if someone is seriously injured or in need of urgent medical help, or your life or property is being threatened. 000 is a free call. Stay informed. Keep watching and listening and look at what is going on around you. If many people and homes have been affected, there may be a disaster recovery centre in your area. You can get help from other people at recovery centres. This help may include food, bedding and shelter, and it will all be free. You can find out what is happening by listening to local ABC radio and television news for updates. Share this information with those around you. If you don't understand the message, ask a family member, friend or neighbour for assistance. Financial and other assistance may be available through community and government groups. You can call the Disaster Welfare Assistance line on 1800 018 444. For emergency help in floods, storms and tsunami, call the New South Wales SES on 132 500. For bushfire information, call the RFS on 1800 679 737. You may also visit www.rfs.nsw.gov.au or www.fire.nsw.gov.au or www.police.nsw.gov.au. Emergency New South Wales After an Emergency can be found on www.emergency.nsw.gov.au/for-the-community/after-an-emergency/.